Righty. Righty, that should be up and running. As things come in, people are probably doing... Right, okay. Hey, Wendy, I see you. Wendy will be back. Hey, CZZ. And Marshmallow, how you doing? Hey. Slowly but surely, coming up to speed. Oh, I need to turn off those notifications at some point, because they're annoying. This is how many...
League of Legends prequel cartoon on Netflix, I think now.
Really?
Yeah, called Arcane, which is apparently very good.
Oh, nice. That sounds cool. What did you...
It's the crease from the strap.
No. I think you stepped in something orange on the kitchen floor, and then I'm just playing with the bottom of your foot.
Good morning, welcome to the show.
Hello. It's okay, Wendy. Take your time. You might need to reboot or something. It's all good. We're here.
Seriously, I made that noise Max used to make when they shut down earlier.
What, the... You did? Oh, okay. I watched Arcane. What's Arcane?
That's the League of Legends
Oh!
anime.
Oh, okay. It's apparently beautifully animated. That sounds fantastic.
I've been hearing really good things about it, exactly the same way as...
Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy.
The Monster Hunter one is not bad.
Okay. That sounds fine.
You said I'm ridiculously excited for the Monster Hunter live action movie. Or as I like to call it, Volume 7 of Paul Anderson's Have You Seen How Badass My Wife Is? Series of films. Possibly more than that.
Very well.
See, I'm going to stop there because otherwise we're going to go in the rabbit hole about how Prince Danzig films the production in North America. I did a lot of research for the thing this week, and it's all still rattling around in my head. So, yes, good morning, welcome to the show.
It was real Tim, the best lodger in the world.
Israel Tim!
Yeah, sir, your life is excellent. It is indeed. I made a sausage roll, but it's split down the middle on the top, so we are having open-faced sausage rolls for breakfast as soon as it cools enough to be sliced. In the meantime, I had a little bit of brie left and a little bit of a demi-baguette left, so I'm having that. Oh no, that button doesn't make any difference right now. Okay, fine. And there's schmutz on the controller, so please excuse.
Also, later on today, I watch and point and laugh at even more of the Showtime UFO documentary series. Sky is trying to tell me in this series they're sexual subject. I am pointing and laughing at you, show. Pointing and laughing.
You mean you made a sausage roll with a ready-made crater for filling with cheese and condom? Oh, Wendy, I love the way you think. It's a trough waiting for brown sauce. That's a brilliant way of thinking about it. I'm making some rolls to put hot dogs on. Ooh, nice! That sounds good. Hot dog rolls are tricky. Interesting. Hang on a second.
Can you hear me?
Hold on a second. Let me check his headset to make sure. Oh no, honey. See, you muted your microphone. There you go.
Drunk with the power.
There we go.
I love how this gives me instantaneous feedback because it makes me sound a little bit like Darth Vader in my
Oh, so then you definitely are wearing my headset because you've got the monitoring on. No, it's fine. It's fine. Leave it.
But I have my ear gunk on it.
I don't... 11 years, I can deal with air gunk.
It was our anniversary this week.
It was our anniversary on Bonfire Night, so we did not go out because it was Bonfire Night and Diwali, so there were a lot of explosions and crowded restaurants, so instead we ordered in a fantastically huge and amazing Indian takeout.
Which we're still working on 2 days later.
Which we're still working on 2 days later. Yes.
And also Marguerite felt a little ill, so...
Yeah, yesterday was a couch day. The whole country sets off fireworks to celebrate your anniversary. Yes, that wouldn't that be lovely? No, yesterday was a couch day. I was not feeling like doing much of anything. And so I played Animal Crossing because Alistair bought me the DLC for our anniversary. So I am happy. Oh my god. They basically give you almost unlimited resources and let you decorate someone else's house a million different times. I'm like, I am so here for this.
And one of your colleagues is a colossal manatee called Wardell, who is my favorite. Also, Marguerite got me a book about how to pack for survival in space.
Yes.
A book about writing emotional trajectory for characters. And a film where, and I need a run-up for this because you will believe this has been created in a random movie generator, and it's real. Chekhov and Ash fight carnivorous, self-assembling von Neumann machine robots on the moon using old-fashioned Apollo technology.
So, as you can tell, that is the Venn diagram of Alistair. It is basically a perfect movie. Chat, how is the sound of the game doing right now? I realize it's a little bit quiet, probably. But that's kind of intentional.
Yeah, we wanted to try and dial the background noise down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to make sure that we have the subtitles on. Subtitles on! Yes, excellent.
In other news...
It's soft. Okay, great. That's fine. Thank you.
Yes, I am tremendously excited about Moonfall.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think I will do that then. Just a little bit more on the... Now, let's leave it nice and quiet.
Yeah,
and we can always turn it back up later. All right, shall we resume?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
The moon will fight us. Put it in my face.
Yes. Okay. And the core had a baby, and Alistair was its godparent. Is basically what that movie is. He's very excited. There we go. So I haven't kept it on VOD, so this is new to me. Yes, Windows, let us give you a background. First of all, as you can see, check out the adorable, very London-centric
London, baby!
Tiles. We will be loading into a loading screen here, so we will give you a little bit more background as we start. There we go. Okay. Good job, Marguerite. Let's go.
Right now, anyone in the UK who is watching this is looking at the load-in going, oh, roundabouts, cool. Okay, for those of you who haven't quite caught up with this, this is, yes, exactly, Wendy. This is Lost Stop. Lost Stop is a game where you play 3 different characters.
Take it easy, 00. I hope your bird's doing okay.
Who you can see here, all of whom are interacting with something very odd in London. Starting from the right of the screen and moving left. Donna is a schoolgirl who is smart and gifted and bored. And
her friends and her have gotten into a bit of trouble. They were sneaking around. There was a stranger that they might have tied up, who's now escaped. And Donna's sister's fiance caught them and ran off, and now she's missing too.
Also, the stranger they tied up, in fairness, her mate Vivek, who's a conspiracy theorist, was really convinced this guy was a serial killer.
Right.
And instead, it turns out he may be some form of angel.
We're not sure. Mina is James Bond. She's Daniel Craig.
Yes.
She's James Bond. She's going up for some sort of promotion, job opportunity. We don't know. There's a young upstart who she's competing with. She's having an affair, and her husband may have just found out. Her husband, who, by the way, is Donna's teacher, we learned at the end of last episode.
Also, when we play Mina, anytime there is an action sequence...
Oh, she's brilliant.
You get this fantastic Mina-O vision, where your opponent is moving in slow-mo and there are highlighted points on them. When you highlight them, it's things like, bad knee, might need to kick that, no weapon. And at the end, you do like 3 or 4 of them, and then at the end of the scene, it comes up with threat assessment, percentage, 1-word summary. Last time we played Mina, we beat up a teenage drug dealer whose threat level was literally pathetic.
Which was brilliant.
And on the left, we have John, who isn't actually John, but also is.
Right.
The body is Jack, who is Jack Smith, who is John's neighbor. Jack is a professional streamer, possibly an Earth 2 version of Mike LeBeau. And, yeah.
And they're having a Freaky Friday day. John is single dad, works at the local council. His daughter, what's her name? Molly, is a precious, amazing, brilliant child who we will save at all costs, and we love her.
And
oh yes,
John
he is Mikey 2.0. I'm convinced.
John isn't well. We don't know what it is. We suspect it's some form of congenital heart defect.
Yes.
And So John and Jack are now in each other's bodies. The thing which ties all of them together.
Marshmallow brought up one more important part. Thank you, Marshmallow. Mina's father, who is a whole piece of work, is experimenting with psychotropic drugs, which is why Mina went to beat up the drug dealer.
Yes. And also Mina's rival at work is a not quite friend of Jack's.
Right. Oh, and we picked out Jack's t-shirt. We got to pick that. Which was fun.
All three of these plots wrap around each other, and all three of them wrap around this very odd green energy, which is cited in the London Underground.
Which we haven't learned more about. So now we've done 2 chapters for each character, and now we are doing chapter 3 for each character. So in chapter 3, John has to go to work as Jack.
Jack has to go to work as John.
Mina has beat up the drug dealer and is probably going back to work. And Donna and friends are trying to figure out what on earth just happened. So we've been playing them in left to right order, so I think we'll continue doing that. Right. Okay, John/Jack, let's figure this out.
It's your list, Gamp.
The next station is Platt Square.
Good morning, Pezzy.
Previously on Last Stop.
What's wrong with my dad?
Jesus! You've stolen my body!
We're both in exactly the same situation. There's got to be some cause, some connection between the two of us.
You've swapped brains?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll look too suspicious.
This is why Molly is perfect.
We're gonna have to cover for each other. I'm gonna have to pretend to be you, and you're gonna have to pretend to be me.
Also, John's boss is a massive dickhole.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Jack takes him down.
Just a colossal...
Molly is the one I respect. I'm totally with you, Pezzy.
And there was no cut there. The conversation was literally, so you swap brains? Yeah, okay.
She's an amazing child. All right, what's the plan?
So what's the plan?
The only way this is gonna work is if we imitate each other exactly. It's gotta be perfect, right? So good that even my own mother wouldn't know the difference.
All right, Danny Ocean.
Let him finish. This sounds fun.
I love you, Molly.
First order of business, 7:30 a.m. Run with Amy. Amy's got a mind like clockwork. She is a stickler for punctuality. If you're even a minute late, she'll suspect something's up.
Right. And if I am, she'd automatically think I'm an imposter.
You don't know Amy.
Jack loves Amy.
I do not.
Can we get back?
Amy, 7:50, visit coffee shop. 7:52, order skinny caramel macchiato, no foam. 7:53, consume beverage.
7:55. Jump off London Bridge.
8:15. Buy Molly a new mobile phone.
Okay, now he's messing around.
So now we are, I guess, looking for...
So I meet Amy. How do I explain what happened yesterday?
First, you'll have to put her completely at ease. She's a bit of a detective or something, so don't be all nervous, all right? She can smell fear. Just be super casual.
This is amazing.
Love this.
Okay. So I just go up to her and say, "Morning, sweetheart."
Pardon?
Yeah.
Dad, no.
Try and bring it into the 21st century. Look, just distract her somehow. Talk about something she loves.
We're out of cereal.
Sorry. I finished it off last night. I'll pick something up later, yeah?
Focus. Look, Amy's a big theatre nerd. She could talk for hours about various plays she's into. It's incredibly boring. She's also been saying she fancies a holiday. Distract her with that.
Holiday, theatre, got it. So, got any holidays planned?
What was the deal with that pisshead the other day? How come you're hanging out with fat middle-aged blokes?
Oh, him? Don't worry about that. But since you asked, he's actually a great guy.
Look who's holding his
Sort
hand.
of the Earth type.
So are we going for this run or what?
He's a thinking man's man, you know. Got a lot about him. Got a lot to offer.
Keep up if you can.
Wow, I feel great. I've not been able to run like this in years.
You spent enough time on the treadmill.
I guess it can be a bit of a pillock, right? Ignorant, you could say.
Well, you're no role model, but I wouldn't beat yourself up too bad.
What do you mean about me not being a good role model?
Enough with the chit-chat. You're giving me a stitch.
Come on. Let me hear it. What is it that makes me such a bad person?
Bad person? You're harmless. I just said you don't set a good example. You're just like me. You're a total workaholic and a massive geek.
A massive geek? Not too bad. Yeah, I can live with that.
All right, Jack.
That was great. I feel fantastic. So, when can we do this again?
What's going on with you? You all right?
Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Call you tomorrow?
No, it's fine. I'll call you. Take care of yourself, okay, Jack?
We'd better get our story straight for Shaz.
Shaz is great. You're going to love her.
Hang on, what do you mean story?
Well, to avoid suspicion yesterday, I had to make up a cover story on the spot, and I told her that we're related.
Huh?
I love this. It's
Welcome to the
amazing.
family, Jack.
Oh! I really like how they're handling
This
this.
is so well done.
What's John about his mysterious cousin?
All right, cuz. You know, I don't tell you this nearly enough, but you are definitely the handsome one in the family.
That's unlike you, John, to give out compliments like that. It's just not your usual style.
So, now your family secret's out, I'm dying to know more. What was it like growing up with John as your cousin?
Can't complain. You know, John, a total gent. Always has been.
That's kind of you to say, Jack. I would only add that it was made easier by you being such a kind, considerate, patient, intelligent, handsome young man.
So how long's Jack in town for?
Oh, not long.
For the foreseeable.
Just a few days, really.
Well, we can discuss it.
What's there to discuss?
Sounds like you both need to get your stories straight. Where were you before you came to London, Jack?
Just here and there.
He was in Cambodia.
Wow, Cambodia.
Nice.
He was working for the UN. You know, peacekeeping, noble stuff.
John, I think you're boring her.
He's done well for himself. Now he runs this high-tech startup you see selling solar-powered submarines to the super rich.
Yeah, I almost can't believe it's true.
Well, that all sounds fascinating. I hope life isn't too slow-paced for you while you slum it with us.
Woohoo! She's not happy.
Well, I'm going to head off, John. Don't be too late.
Cheerio.
See you later.
She's nice.
Submarines.
Too much?
So what is it that you do for a job anyway?
Are you a taxidermist?
A taxidermist? No, I'm a creative. I work in design. I'm an artist.
Taxidermists are people who take animals and pull out their insides and make them stand up and things. It's awesome.
Molly,
Hey, Ocean.
you need to meet Ursula.
And what does a creative do when he's at home? Sounds made up.
Hey,
I'm
Ocean.
a software artist. You know, video games.
That's so cool.
Thanks. Yeah, not traditional games like shooters or RPGs or free-to-play stuff. My team makes empathy games. It's art, really. You know, games which say something about the human condition. You know, that stuff.
Boy, he's up his own. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
If you say so.
I played this game. We had to run really fast over a road. Only I didn't, and I got hit by a train. I died.
I remember playing this one back in the day that was set on this weird island. It had puzzles and stuff. You do that one, Jack?
No. That wasn't me.
Did you make that one with the train?
No? No, I didn't. Sorry.
You should have been a taxidermist.
Wally! 9-year-old takedown! Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we are at
Mike's office.
totally bougie office. Oh my
Where
god.
do you
This is
work?
Super fab. Not far from your office, actually.
So what does a computer game person do? Play games all day? Sounds pretty easy to me.
There's a little bit more to it than that.
Dad, can you put me in one of Jack's video games?
Could I put Molly in your game, Jack? Is that even possible?
Let's just try to get through the first bit to begin with, yeah? I'll walk you through it.
Don't forget, I need to be taken to school at some point.
Yeah. Now, first you need to find my desk. You can't miss it. It's the one with the robot doing the sick dab. Sneak past Sonia, the receptionist. Avoid any awkward questions. She's a bit dippy, so you shouldn't have any problems there.
She didn't sound that dippy on the phone.
You're mean, Jack.
yes.
How old are you, anyway?
8.5.
Good age?
Why?
Dunno.
Oh god.
Oh. What are you doing?
The last sheep. Oh, okay. I gotta be careful here.
Oh my god.
Dun 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 dun. Okay.
Do you need an extra hand?
I might. What is happening? Hang on. So far.
Hello, stranger.
Oh my god. I love how no matter how good you are at that, you get caught. All right.
You look well rested.
Just
Be nice.
Thanks. You do too.
Thanks.
Get in there, Jack, my son. Good morning!
Derek's in a good mood.
Who the hell was that?
What? Jack, you sure you're not still feeling ill?
He's my boss?
Yeah. Hey, you never told me how your holiday was.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Turned into a bit of a piss-up with the lads, though, to be honest.
While trekking in Nepal.
Okay, well, I've got to run. Keep on keeping on.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So, what do I do when I get there?
It's Monday. That means sprint planning. You're going to coordinate with your team on their tasks for the week.
Dad's no good with stuff like that.
Molly's right. I don't think anyone would follow me into battle.
It's simple, trust me. Jonah's working on modelling the last of the cream cakes for Mrs. Clapton's tea shop. Letitia's putting the finishing touches to the AI for the retirement home scene with the shell-shock veteran. And Tobias is writing up the design for the interactive funeral procession. And Maya is midway through implementing Rumble support.
What?
You may as well be speaking German.
Your game sounds bad, Jack.
It's about embodying the experience of someone who's witnessed death and is coming to terms with their own mortality. It's poetic.
I'm sensing something is being
Jonah
processed here.
Cates, Letitia's shell shock, Tobias funerals, Maya Rumble.
See? You're a natural.
Hello. Good weekends, everyone? Get up to anything interesting?
Whew.
Okay, let's see. So I'm supposed to go around everyone and check what you're all working on. So, Jonah.
Which one was Jonah?
Jonah was, I believe, cream cakes.
You are modelling cream cakes, aren't you? I'll take the silence as an agreement. Okay, Letitia.
Maya was rumbling. Jonah screamed.
By the way, feel free to step in if I get anything wrong. No? All right then. Okay, Tobias.
Funeral procession.
I believe you're looking at a funeral procession. Good luck with that.
Hey, Zalia.
Hey, Zalia.
That's correct. And finally, Maya.
Maya was rumble support.
You're rumbling. Rumbling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Look. Even I can tell this meeting is a bit pointless. You all know what you're up to, even if I don't. I guess what you're really looking for is a pep talk, isn't it? Some words of encouragement. I'm sorry. I thought I could do this, but none of this comes naturally to me. You all look like nice, bright people. You don't need to listen to an old fart like me. I'm sorry that I can't give you anything more inspiring. Maybe I'll just leave you with the advice that my dad gave to me on my 18th birthday. Keep your head down. Don't take unnecessary risks. Stay out of debt.
Wow.
Cheers.
Okay.
Don't fail me now. Give me that Derek lovin'.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, I hate him. Oh, it's like coffee talk. Gonna need a bit of help. Salted mint and Himalayan
Good Lord.
lemon cheesecake, bubblegum shortbread served with whipped cream, whipped soured cat milk, and bow-hunted
I
elk
hope
pate
that's oat
Victoria
milk.
sponge sandwich. Oh gosh. Don't mess up the code!
Ridiculous. What the hell?
Headshot.
Oh my god, you're a jerk.
Let's have our catch up.
Okay.
The last sheep. Can I just run? Can I not?
If you'll excuse me, I'm feeling ill and need to go home forever. Goodbye.
Yes, exactly.
Derek is that boss. Yes,
Yes,
he
he
is.
is that boss who thinks he's cool but just makes everybody uncomfortable.
Jack, I'm loving that TV series you recommended. Did you catch the latest episode? What did you think of the chapel scene?
Good.
Yeah. It's very, dense.
That the Lord forgives, I do not bit, and then he pulled out the machine gun and was all... blew that bugger's chin clean off.
His feet are on the table.
Jack, I'll cut right to it. Your team is doing fantastic work. Really outstanding. But the publisher's over next month. Surprise visit. You know how these things go.
Sounds exciting.
It'll be a shit show. I need you and your guys to crunch for the next few weeks. Obviously, we'll take care of pizzas, takeaway, whatever you guys need.
Fuck off.
Work overtime.
It'll be good fun, won't it? The team hard at it, down in the trenches.
Oh, I
go
hate
fuck
you.
yourself.
Keep any 7-day stints to a minimum, but if you could have your boys free up the next few weekends, that'd be great.
7-day stints. Weekends. You're having a laugh, aren't you?
Jack, the company expects it of you, and you don't want to let the others down.
Oh.
I mean, I'd love the overtime pay, don't get me wrong, but I can't give up that time right now.
Overtime pay? You're getting a little off message, Jack.
Oh,
As a line manager,
okay.
I need you to set an example.
Ha! We make games. We're not saving lives here. What do I get out of this?
Good boy.
Raise your voice to me. I expect the team to pull together, to show some passion.
Passion? I'll show you what you can do with your passion.
So we got fired.
I might have gotten us fired. Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Oh. Hey, John.
Yeah, I bet we got
Dad's
fired.
got something to tell you.
Yeah, now, before I go into details, it's important you know that a lot of your colleagues were really impressed with
Did they both get fired?
No, I didn't get fired. Molly, don't tell your dad that. Okay, well, maybe I did get a little bit fired.
Told you.
Between you and me, I think that Clive fella overstepped his authority.
Good!
I mean, I was just trying to give him some friendly advice.
This is a disaster.
It's all good. We've still got my job, and no offence, but it pays better too. I saw your pay slip.
Yeah.
About that.
Uh-oh.
Everything okay? Something go wrong?
I've got something to tell you.
Wait, what? You got fired as well?
An eventful day, right?
This is not happening. What a nightmare.
Oh, but it was all gravy when you lost my job.
Do you two need some privacy?
Very cute.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna demolish a cheesecake. Who wants some?
I want 2 slices.
Hey, that's my figure you're ruining there. But yeah, I'll have a quarter.
A quarter? You'll get what's left, mate.
Oh, how sweet! Nico, hey, how's it going?
Hey, Nico.
Oh, so yeah, they both got fired. No. Oh, fantastic. All right, folks, we've been gaming about 40 minutes now, so if you've been with us from the start, this is a good time to stand up and take a stretch as we get ready to change chapters. I'm going to go slice that sausage roll and top up our coffees, so why don't you entertain the folks for a moment?
Very well.
Do what you do.
Yeah, we don't have the camera on.
Yeah,
And everyone should be thankful for that. The Void Couch will not be manifesting this money.
Yes. I've got to find a way to make the Void Couch work a little better, I think.
Or we just really lean into it and get a huge pair of googly eyes for it.
Ooh! I like
See?
that idea. Google eyes for the Void Couch.
Nico just said, Zalia, it feels like I haven't talked to you in about 14 hours. How was your trip, Zalia? Did you have fun? And we are refreshing coffee and sausage rolls, and by refreshing coffee, I mean we probably need to make some more coffee.
Well, I've refreshed my coffee. You can have a little bit too.
Okay, I'll
This
just
part, yeah, doesn't have much.
I'll just soak the grounds. It's fine.
Really? No.
I went there. Oh, this is delightful. It's like a little bit open face. That's fine.
Yeah, like I said, like Wendy said, it's pre-prepared for sauces. I'm gonna have brown sauce. Do you want
And I'm
anything?
going to have barbecue sauce because I am a food terrorist.
You are not a food terrorist. Don't say that. But you are questionable in your culinary
Questionable.
choices on times.
That's going to be on my headstone. He was questionable.
Questionable. Right. Okay.
Here lies Alistair. He had a lot of feelings.
He had a lot of feelings. Yes. Here. Don't eat them all. I get.
What? I resemble that remark.
There we go. Something along the lines of googly eye archives. Oh, nice.
Oh, fantastic! Always happy
Yeah, the
to,
French toast was very good.
Always happy to spread the French toast love.
Googly eyes on the Void Couch would be awesome, though.
Because then we could voice it. I think it sounds like Grover.
I think I'm going to have another sip of my coffee before I have to make any casting choices on our couch. Wow, that got very meta.
And yet so very us.
It is very, very us, let's be honest. French toast, yes. So the trick to good French toast, in my opinion, is to
I'm a Jedi.
make sure, one, brioche works really, really well.
Yes, it does. So does.
2, cut it super thick, like 2 inches, 1.5 inches. 3-4 centimeters, and then leave it out on a rack overnight on your counter to go stale. You want it to go stale so that it'll soak up more of the custard. and then you let it soak for much longer than you think you should until you think it's going to fall apart, but it actually won't, and it'll just be wonderful. And then you cook it in a pan until it's all crispy and wonderful, and then you put the pan in the oven to finish cooking all the way through while you do the other things like bacon or coffee or whatever else you need. But yeah, brioche works really, really well. Any leftover bread that's gone stale is actually good for French toast. Right, now that we've refilled our coffee, and how are the sausage rolls? The deconstructed...
They're very good.
They're very good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take off my headset for a second. I'm getting so hungry, Marguerite, don't do this to me. Okay, then I'll take off my headset for a second to eat one of these sausage rolls, and then we'll play the next section.
See, this is the difference between us. She's all refined and classy, and I just sounded like it's Sylvester Stallone through a mouthful of sausage meat. Mm-hmm. The other great gift King Shark has given us, I feel. Now, a perfectly viable Sylvester Stallone impersonation is just hand.
Well done, Debbie. This turned out okay.
It's fine. Sausage roll.
It's puff pastry, seasoned sausage because it's not just the stuff you buy.
Because of your ongoing war with this sunless land of no flavor. Yeah, she's nodding vigorously.
Plus, it's covered in everything bagel.
Yes. Which reminds me, now we have everything bagel topping, I really should make some bagels.
I would like that.
There's some pumpkin bagels? Make it.
Well, yeah. I get my Brewster today, so yesterday I got I found him, and the cafe is being built in the museum, so when I log in today, I will get to go find Brewster, which I'm very excited about. Speaking of which, it is now 10:40 in the UK, and you have a little under an hour and a half to buy turnips if you need to. And if, like me, you suddenly, for the first time in several months, find yourself in need of funds in Animal Crossing, you might want to buy some turnips. I have a feeling it's going to be a really good turnip market this week, as we all are like, oh, there's so many things I need to be... I mean, Pezzy fair, hot toss and everything is a valid response. I carry packets of hot sauce with me. Or when I used to commute, in the long, long ago, that thing I will hopefully never, ever do again in my life, thank God. I used to carry little packets of hot sauce in my lunch. But now I get to make lunch at home, which is amazing, and I love it. And often you make lunch. We do, in fact, take turns. In fact, I think I'm going to make shepherd's pie for dinner tonight so that we have a big old pile of leftovers for the week for lunches, because that is the best. You going to make... What? What's parat? Oh, the Indian crunchy... Yeah, okay. That sounds awesome. That sounds really, really good. Strong cup of peach oolong with milk and honey. Oh, CZZ, that sounds really good. I'm having pumpkin spice coffee. I made pumpkin spice syrup because I had an old batch, last year's batch of pumpkin spice mix. I was going slightly stale, so I just bunged it in syrup, and now I have pumpkin spice latte!
Because I made syrup last week to make old fashions to
celebrate witching hours lunch, which was good, which I had at like 2 in the morning. Woohoo! Pumpkin spice coffee is tasty. I enjoy it. What else is going on right now? Witching hours out. In fact, today is 1 week, so I gotta go and get some stats. And see how we're doing.
1 week since we did the thing. Yeah, okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too. Alright, so now I get to play the James Bond and see if she's gonna get caught.
I've had 3 of those.
Okay, you may have one more of the endy bits. I get these
I get
two.
an endy bit.
You can
I
have
love
an endy bit. I get the less of these middle bits.
It has like a thumbnail of sausage in it.
I know.
I'm gonna just flood it.
It's the problem because it's split. I put the other
sauce.
roll. I split.
All right.
Save up to get new tea. It's one of the things I really miss, CZZ, about living in California, is there were a lot more like pick your own tea shops where you just bring in your own tins and they'd fill everything up. I haven't found something like that here in the UK yet. Woodsy Yards is close. But I can't say I terribly care for their selection all that much. I'm really, like everybody, I have my preferences and my favorites. Right now, I'm very into Greek mountain tea, which isn't a tea so much as it's another herb, but I love it. It's like if peppermint wasn't as oily or astringent. I really love the taste. It's good cold, it's good hot. And it lets me use my funky, awesome brew pitcher thingy. In fact, I might go make some of that after this. Yeah, Adagio. Yeah, does Adagio deliver to me? Yes, because Mur buys it for my birthday every once in a while. Oh, I think I still have some Varick blend tea. Might have to go check that. Thank you very much for the reminder, CCC. Alright. Domestic Affairs. Chapter 3. Here we go. Everybody ready? Everybody had a stretch and a snack and a maybe refilled a beverage. Everybody attend to any medications or pets or things of that nature that they need. We don't need plush toys because we're not hopefully going to scare ourselves. Oh, gosh, that was fun. I really did like House of Ashes.
It was really good fun.
It's making me feel like I should replay Little Hope when I don't have bad Alex over our shoulder going, let's poke at this! Like, I want to...
Which is, not to criticize the little fella, but is also just...
We have very different approaches when it comes to it. Wendy, I hope you've had a chance to watch at least a little bit of the VODs and are very proud of how many couch cushions I searched under.
She searched everything.
I searched everything!
There are 50 secrets in that game. We got 47 on the first
I think
playthrough.
so, yes.
On last stop.
You're Wendy, right? I like your wedding ring. Did you tell your daughter I'm married?
I don't keep secrets from her. She's a grown-up girl.
Hey, Dad. What is this? Who sold these to you?
Calls himself Spider. Very easy to find.
We doing business or what?
No more dealing. You're done.
You've got bare bad things coming your way.
No problem, Kazi. Take all the time you like. The first act is a bit boring. Then it gets good. Then it gets great. Secrets and Lies, Chapter 3.
That was good. We really should do this more often.
Interesting.
I can't do this again.
I mean, give me a moment. I didn't mean right this second.
No. This affair we're having. It's too risky.
What do you mean?
Come on. You didn't really think this was going anywhere, did you?
Does she have a scar?
So is that it?
I'm trying to discern if that's showing the contouring on her stomach or if that is in fact a C-section scar.
I think that's a C-section scar.
That's it.
Okay, well, can I meet you for a coffee sometime? I don't know, this all seems a bit rushed.
I need to get dressed.
Yeah, it does look like a C-section scar. It's not rude, Pezzy. It is. That is why Valhalla exists. Ghost him, block, or say something nice. Oh gosh.
My instinct is not to ghost him.
I don't really want to block him either. If I say something nice...
If you string him along, you have to dump him again, basically. And
yeah.
There's something to be said for that.
If you're nice, he'll bother you forever. Yeah, I mean, honestly, let's just ghost him.
Let's just ghost him.
There's the hubby. Parent-teacher conference night, we're thinking? Oh, he is not happy. Walk towards your inevitable domestic confrontation.
Okay, how are we doing? Am I late?
Yeah, by like 20 minutes. An apology would be nice.
Sorry. Work.
Come on, let's go in.
Oof, he's not buying it.
Hello, Dan. Mrs. Hughes. It's lovely to have a chance to talk to you both at last. It was getting late. I'd assumed you weren't coming.
I'm so sorry, we were held up.
How's Dylan doing, Mrs. Adeleke, is it?
Oh.
Tamara, please. Sorry, I think this is the first time we've met.
This is my wife, Mina.
Pleased to meet you, Mina. Dylan's progress this term has been good. He's blossoming into quite the artist.
I can't believe some of the stuff he brings back from school.
Sorry, I've got to take this.
Mina, don't you think you could do this afterwards?
Hold on a second.
I'm really sorry about this.
Sunday at 05:30. Wow, hold on.
Hughes, I need one of your boys gone. Make sure someone clears out Fergus Jones' desk before he comes into work today. Have IT block all of his access cards and escort him off the premises. I want this one to be clean. Remove any trace of him having worked here, and have legal draft up an extension to his NDA. If he refuses, you know what to do. To which you respond, he's currently working on assignment that might take some time to hand over to someone else. Could be costly. Can't we get what we need out of him first? Dickhead replies, okay, tell him I need him in around the clock until the assignment is complete. Give him some incentive. How long do you need? You reply he can probably have it done within 3 to 4 18-hour man days. Make sure he's gone as soon as the assignment is in hand and keep him out of my sight. Yes, sir. I have an interesting opportunity that is in your domain. Come to my office at 11:45 at night and we'll discuss the details. Sounds exciting. See you this evening. I have cleared my afternoon on Tuesday. I'm interested to see how you perform. I'll be close by. Don't let me down. I think wanker is cathartic, but I won't is probably what you need to say.
Okay, what were we talking about?
Well, as I was saying, Dylan has a keen interest in drawing.
Sorry, that's me again.
Mina, I'm really sorry about this.
It's fine. You two continue.
Well, I've never been so embarrassed.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't know every detail of our son's life. Does that make me a bad parent?
No, you're not a bad parent, Mina. You're never here to do any of it. When you are, I feel like you'd rather be somewhere else.
He wanted this?
For Christ's sake, Dan, it's my job. This is what it takes. You want
Dan
to be
knows what
working
she
behind a
does.
desk. Well, this is it.
Fine. But how long are you going to keep working late like this? Because you won't tell me anything about your job. How can I know? I don't know how you can't understand why I'm frustrated by all of this.
That's fair.
I'm off. You can continue this on the way home if you want.
They're actually sharing a taxi. I wasn't expecting that.
I tried calling the office earlier. They said you'd left for the day.
Well, I don't know why they'd say that. The receptionist doesn't have clearance to know my whereabouts.
Brilliant.
I feel like you want to ask something.
What's the point? You've always got an excuse.
Yeah, you guys need to not be together anymore.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Ooh, I get to put clothes. Okay. Wow. How boring do we want to be? That's
very boring.
That's my front runner. Let's try that one.
Can we go out?
Eat your muesli.
And then can we go out?
Forcing your child to eat
No
muesli,
promises
my
until
god.
that bowl is empty.
Even the grey bits?
Especially the grey bits.
This looks like rabbit food.
That's because it is.
Bring out the choo-choo.
Dylan is not wrong.
Don't be weird, Dad.
Tough on muesli, tough on the causes of muesli.
Okay, I'm eating. Can we go to the park then?
Or maybe Mum would like to take you.
I was just about to head to the office.
Come on, Mom. You never go to the park.
Yeah, come on, Mum.
Perhaps I can go in later or something.
Yeah.
All right, get your things.
Thanks, Mina.
Keep an eye out for John and or Jack in the background.
Of course.
Mina Hughes, this is Harlequin. Please authenticate.
Hughes 47 Alpha Tango. What's up?
Amrit has left a memo here asking for your authorization on the Munich document. He's saying you must have forgotten.
Can I have some
I
money
can't
for
send it
an
off
ice
without
cream?
someone's signature.
Tell Amrit he can authorize this himself. He should know. I explained this to him on Wednesday.
I
Mum,
tried
are
reaching
you
him, but it went
listening?
to voicemail. We need this out today.
Mum!
Just a moment, Dylan. Look, forget it. I'll come by the office and sort
Oh,
this
I
out
can't
myself.
see the thing.
Right, I need to take you home.
But we only just got here.
I'm sorry. I can't stay. I've got to head into work.
Oh, you always say that. Fine, let's go then.
I'm sorry, Dylan. Are you mad with me?
What even is your job?
Have a guess.
I don't know, something to do with lying to people?
He's not wrong.
What makes you say that?
Dad says you keep a lot of secrets. So, what is it?
I could get in a lot of trouble.
Why can't you just tell me?
Fine. I work for a British private military security and intelligence company. My job is to monitor, support, and execute orders for our investigators out in the field. The data is brought home to be analysed, packaged up, and returned to the client, usually a government or private interest.
Holy shit, she's
How's that?
Blackwater.
That doesn't sound very fun.
It isn't.
Sometimes it's not. Any ideas what you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher, like Dad, and help people.
Oh, God.
You can do better than that.
What?
Fuck you.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I just want to go home.
That's what I thought. Let's go then.
Yeesh. Yeah, she's Blackwater. She's private security.
Can do better than being a teacher. Oh, so being an adulterous private sector spy is better. Cool. Great. Good job. Yeah, is she not doing phrasing? Was your boyfriend up the street? So obviously you're going to go have to beat the shit out of him.
It's not the boyfriend. It's the boyfriend's daughter. Or the side piece's daughter. Yeah, she is not sympathetic, shall we say. Alright.
Donna, who you notice shares a surname with the teacher at the parent-teacher conference.
Yes. Very much.
I'm going to get a coffee refill. Yes.
Right. Folks, we're going to take just a moment here and a little bit more breakfast. There's a lot of jobs where you're not allowed to tell your spouses things. Just let you know. But it may not have been what Dan knew he was getting himself into. Do we have any idea how many chapters it is? Post the forbidden zone to Ocean. Say again, honey, I'm sorry, what's that? I was emotional. Yeah. It does. I'm looking forward to seeing how this evolves. Oof. These chapters are a bit shorter, which is interesting. Alright, I will wait for you to finish making coffee so that we can watch this together. How's everybody's weekend going? Like I said, yesterday was a no day. Yesterday I spent on the couch playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I finally finished crossbreeding all the various flowers. And there's one portion of my island where I have what I call my specimen gardens, which is where I have a grouping of each of the different flowers by color, so that if I accidentally destroy every other flower on my island, I have these and I could use them to propagate them back out again. And I've been needing to kind of rearrange them and tighten them up a little bit and get them all cleaned up, and I finally did that. I pulled out the trees that I had in the middle of them because I want to put statues in them once I actually have statues. But I don't have a lot of statues right now. So in the meantime, I put lanterns in them, and they look really nice at night. Plus, they've increased the number of design slots that you have on Animal Crossing now, so I downloaded a nice little autumn leaf pattern, and I've put that around my specimen garden so the flowers don't overgrow when it rains, which took like a whole lot of time. So I got to see friends and meet Nico in person, which was cool, but now I want to sleep all day. Sleeping all day sounds very good, and I'm really glad that you got to meet friends. We saw at least one picture, which is amazing. I don't think I've ever met Nico in person, have we? I don't believe so. So goals. Well done, Zolia. Well done. I took my sister to run errands. We got crystals for her friend's birthday and also got a cake. Fantastic. Writing, cooking, played Hades. That sounds good. IKEA speed run record. Well done, Ocean. That's impressive. Like, going to IKEA seems to be the thing we always do whenever we rent a car, because it's just that little bit inconvenience to get there on the bus and get home with anything. So anytime we have a car, we wind up going to IKEA. Mainly as an excuse to eat meatballs, which is, good, but of course most of the cafes aren't really open right now. IKEA is definitely a car destination, especially if you need to pick up anything like sizable, for sure. But now I have what feels like a gazillion things to do, because yesterday the only thing I did was actually order the groceries. So we'll see how much of that I actually get done today. Just because I have a lot to do doesn't mean any of it's particularly urgent. So I'm going to pace myself. When we're done, I've been to IKEA by bike. Oh, yeah, as long as you don't have to buy something big, that sounds good. Alrighty. Take it easy, Pezzy. Thank you for joining us this morning. Hope your sausage roll was good. Not gonna lie, mine was probably better. So yeah, we'll see. This afternoon, groceries are being delivered, and then I'm gonna go see this new cafe and figure out when they're gonna give us the crops so that we can actually start growing all of these plants we need to cook all these recipes. One of the things I learned is if you go fishing and you find a fish that you might be able to cook, it will give you the recipe for it. So I did some fishing last night, and I picked up several new recipes, which was great. And I'm gonna play a little bit more of that today. I picked the fortune teller so far at the co-op, which has been nice. Oh, and if you talk to the other lady, she'll give you a new hairstyle. Hey, Magpie. And then hairstyle she gave me is totally like Victorian adventuress. It's like all flipped up in the front and tucked up in the back in this cute little bun. I really love it, and I've seen like at least 2 other hairstyles. So I'm definitely going to be going back to getting my hair done there, which sounds great. Yeah, that's what's going on. How's the coffee going, babe? Yay. Nice. A mince pie, Wendy. Oh, well, okay. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Right, my rules, Marguerite's rules of holiday engagement. This is what works for me. It does not have to work for you. These are the holidays of November and December. There's Halloween, obviously, on October 31st. There is Bonfire Night / our anniversary on November 5th. There is American Thanksgiving, which, or as my former, but we kind of kept him anyway, brother-in-law says, fuck off Puritan Day, which is the fourth Thursday in November, which is the last Thursday in November, is American Thanksgiving, which is when I eat turkey. The Super Bowl, no. Super Bowl is usually in January. The college bowl games are Thanksgiving weekend. So it's where you get the Fiesta Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Rose Bowl, the blah, 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 blah. Those are Thanksgiving weekend. So that's mostly basketball, not football. Okay. But and more importantly, if you are like me and we're in college marching bands, that is when you will have no time. No sleep till big game. That is correct. Actually, I don't know when big game is. Pardon me. Let me look that up. Big game. Okay, for folks who don't understand the reference to big game, I went to UC Berkeley, i.e. Cal, go Bears. Our rivalry is with Stanford, boo hiss, and their annual football game is called the big game. Big game, Cal, Stanford, 2021 is November 20th. I think that's right. Right, November 20th. Oh, they've renamed they're I guess they're technically called the Cardinals now. I don't know. I don't care. Get your own damn bear. Anyway, moving on. College rivalries aside. Yes, the Superb Owl will approach in January. Correct. Former brother-in-law who we kept anyway sounds like a story. Well, let's just say I love my sister.
And we're walking.
And we're walking. Yes. But in fact, we got an invitation. He's getting remarried.
Yes, he is.
We got an invitation to his wedding, but he's still my brother-in-law as far as I'm concerned.
He is
a Welsh Cockney London bus driver, and I adore him to pieces.
Who looks like Johnny Cash, like uncannily. Like
he does look a lot like Johnny Cash if Johnny Cash had very buzz cut hair. Yes, exactly. But he's amazing. So that was Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, on the 1st of December, are when the Christmas-related festivities are allowed to begin for me. I don't like doing Christmas stuff before December. So December 1st is normally when the mint pies and the mint hot chocolates and the gingerbread start to have their effect.
Red cups are allowable from 1st December.
Red cups are only permissible from the 1st of December. That is correct. And up until the 1st of December, it is all pumpkin spice all the time. And then December is the month of enjoying mince pies and sugar cookies and peppermint and all that good stuff. And then those flavors can linger as long as possible.
Yes, like
because winter is long and cold. And
yeah.
Did you see this thing about how there's fall is pumpkin spice, but in after that, in the season after that, we eat all things mint. They call it minter. Minter is coming.
Yes.
I love the idea of mentor because in the U.S. there are 2 months of the year where you can buy my favorite flavor of ice cream, which is peppermint ice cream. You can buy it in February because it is pink, and you can buy it in December because it is Christmas.
We need to circle back around to something here, which is peppermint ice cream being pink when it's clearly meant to be green.
You've never been... No. In the U.S., mint chocolate chip ice cream is green.
We have that all year round.
Right. And you can get that all year round, but just peppermint with the little pink, little red peppermint candies. That's what makes the ice cream pink. Is only available in December and February, and it is my favorite.
There's a Ben & Jerry's Minter Wonderland flavor.
Ooh! Can you write that down?
I'm going to write that down. Thank you, Zalia.
I make only one exception for Christmas stuff, and that's marzipan potatoes? Is that like marzipan? Like the almond paste? What is marzipan potatoes? I don't know what this is. Science! Soak your mincemeat on mincemeat. I like it in a pie. I've eaten my lifetime supply of fruitcake because Alistair's parents like it, and they buy us the big giant one from Betty's every year.
I fucking hate
But I
it.
don't have an office to take it to anymore.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Please, I love you, Mom. Please, can you just send us those big boxes of Fat Rascals and the Yorkshire shortbread as opposed to the... I don't like marzipan either.
I am
so
currently looking
a
up marzipan
fruitcake covered
potatoes,
in-
Ocean, and I'm very excited.
So a fruitcake covered in marzipan is like, this is not for me, thank you. I think, with COVID, not a lot of neighborhood sharing is going on. I wonder if Kat likes marzipan
And
and
she does.
fruitcake. We have a couple of folks. Well, depending on when it gets here, if it gets here in time, and if the Hugo party happens, we could take it to that.
There
But
you
it
go.
probably won't get there if we go to York afterwards.
Just
Well, then fine, I can leave it at some roadside services and it can find a good home. Okay, let's move quickly on.
Anyway.
Sometimes there's a Christmas pudding ice cream. I would eat that. I would eat Christmas pudding ice cream. I need an ice cream machine. I want an ice cream machine. Almond cream sounds
Fruitcake
good, too.
is for seasoning giant slabs of cheese.
Fruitcake is for seasoning giant slabs.
I have now witnessed the super metal way of making carbonara, where you take an entire wheel of parmesan and carve a bowl out of the top and cook it
Do you know
in
how
there.
much those wheels of Parmesan
Yes,
cost?
I do. I may have looked at GoFundMe's.
It's just freaking ridiculous. No, my favorite thing about Christmas food is, one, I really love rosemary and honey roasted parsnips with carrots. That's really good. We don't get, parsnips is not a thing we get in the US. So that and sprouts are a very uniquely British Christmas taste, which I enjoy. We don't tend to do turkey for Christmas because we've done it for Thanksgiving. So we tend to do a beast. We will roast a beast, which is some gigantic slow-cooked roast thing that we can have sandwiches for forever, which is amazing. For your birthday, Alistair, you shall have an entire wheel of cheese.
That actually sounds like quite a good idea.
Do you really want to? We could do that.
I should look into that. We should perhaps have somewhere to store it first, which isn't my tummy.
Okay, depends on what kind of cheese, though. Because if you're getting a whole wheel of it, we've got to be very strategic about what kind of cheese you want to hold
Well,
one
I'm
of.
guessing they do wheels of Red Leicester, right?
I don't think Red Leicester comes in wheels. I don't know.
Science, there will be research. Sincerely.
Well, that's very much the plan.
Sincerely hope so.
The plan was to
And
get a
thank you,
car
Ocean.
this year, but, that didn't happen. Oh, yeah, Zolia, you've talked about these wild meats box where you get a whole bunch of meat things. Yeah, I don't want a wine cellar, I want a cheese cave. Just come down and look at my cheese cave. I'll break you into the wall.
Toys! Hello.
Hey, Toys, how's it going?
Allow me to catch you up. This is actually perfect timing.
We've been talking about Christmas cheese,
And
so
roasted
now is a
cheese
good time to get back
for
on
like 10,
track.
15
Thank you
minutes.
very
So
much.
this is a
Toys.
perfect time to hop aboard. We're playing a game called Lost Stop. Lost Stop is a graphical character-driven adventure where 3 separate characters, all living and working in London at the same time, interact with different aspects of something very strange going on in the city.
Which we're not quite sure what it is.
We're not quite sure what that is yet. We've played through 2 of the characters' third chapters. John is a single dad with an amazing daughter called Molly who works for the local council, who is mind-swapped with his neighbor Jack, who is like a slightly douchey version of Mike from Rusty Streams. And the pair of them realize what's going on and basically try and live each other's lives with each other's help. And it goes really badly, and they both get fired. And that's what we've had happen this morning. The other character which we played through this morning is Mina, who is an ex-armed services officer who now works for a private intelligence firm.
Honey, they have turduckens.
Fantastic. And Mina is conducting an affair, perhaps foolishly, with a gentleman literally down the far end of the street. She and her husband and her son are both starting to figure out what's going on. Her boyfriend has a teenage daughter who definitely has figured out what's going on. And her dad, who is a not remotely reformed 1960s radical, is both absolutely disgusted that his daughter is working for corporate military interests, and is also cheerfully experimenting with psychotropic drugs.
Which is why her last chapter we beat up a 19-year-old drug dealer.
Now, we're about to do the third chapter for Donna. Donna is an 18-year-old teenage girl. She attends the school that Mina's husband teaches at, and it's been heavily implied John's daughter goes to at a lower year. Yeah. She and her mate, the two of her mates, follow this guy who they've noticed always has someone new on his arm. And they always go into this building, and he's always the one that comes out. And they're convinced that he's a serial killer. So, of course, they knock him out and capture him.
It's gone a bit wrong.
After seeing him begin to manifest this weird green energy, which ties in to at least one of the other plots, albeit very tangentially. Now, she's got talking to the dude and has let him go, and he's agreed to show her what he really is, which would appear to be an angel. And that is literally where things were left last time, with his green wings of energy spreading in front of her.
So, this will be very interesting.
This will be educational.
Zalia, thank you for that Wild Meat Collection link. I might have to look into that, because they have turduckens.
Right, Toys, I lost count of the amount of times I and my friends abducted a suspected serial killer for days on end when I was a kid. It definitely wasn't play how long can you hang on to the electric cattle fence instead. Oh dearie me now. 30 seconds, get in.
Their bacon is good. Okay. Thank you. Can you tell me...
You can't see the look on her face right now. I can.
Tell me a little bit more about what you like about their bacon. Says the American very carefully.
Tell me of this earth bacon.
Well, because what...
Yes, doctor. Tell
what
me
this
of your
country
bacon.
considers desirable in bacon and what I consider acceptable in bacon are very disparate things. Right here.
Alright, Donna, try really hard to not die.
I don't think death is going to be an
Previously,
option.
on Last Stop.
Has he said anything? Not a peep. He just sat there staring at us.
Do you think it would be weird if I asked Vivek out?
It's always Becky and Vivek.
Sick of this. I'm going out.
Is Becky your friend?
What was that?
Come a little closer.
Ash! I need to get Emma. Please, Ash! Stop a second! I can explain everything. Ah!
So, yeah. Smoked streaky bacon. That's usually what I buy here in the UK to make it USified. USified. My bacon must snap audibly and hold horizontal in the air. Must be crispy. The storyline is getting very interesting. Oh, now I get to pick which she's wearing. Oh, I like that.
That's a cute hoodie.
That's super cute. Not feeling that.
I'm going outfit 1 or outfit 3.
I'm voting this. This is a super cute hoodie.
You got your date tonight, love?
Yeah. No idea where she's going to take me, though.
Nice to see you putting yourself out there.
Yeah. Had enough of being single at this point.
What are you both talking about?
Emma's taking a lovely girl out tonight.
I should probably get ready for work.
Oh, don't be shy. I want all the latest goss.
Just enjoy yourself, love.
Come on then. What's her name?
Hazel.
Hazel Williams. She's in the year above.
No, I'm not dating a child.
I think time has passed.
You doing okay, Mum?
I'm okay. I'm just going to have a little lie down. Don't think I've fully woken up yet.
You all right?
Of course, hon. Just one of my wobbles.
She's the teacher, isn't she?
She is. She's also clearly very unwell.
So, Hazel, eh?
Let's go for a walk. I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, what have I done now?
I'm worried about Mum.
Yeah, you should be.
Why? She's just a bit wobbly, that's all.
Mum is really going to need our help from now on. We've both got to pull through for her.
Okay.
Donna, I mean it. I don't want to see you staying out with your friends all night anymore.
That's not fair. You don't have the authority to ground me.
Yeah,
I'm not
about.
trying to have an argument. Please just promise you'll spend some time with Mum this evening.
That's not like you. What's wrong?
I think it's probably best you know what's going on.
Well, don't leave me hanging.
Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
This is
and that,
almost the worst.
See that office, that Borough Council office? That's where John works.
Mum's not well.
Oh, what? Like the flu or something?
No. I mean, she's really not well.
Oh.
She's been having some tests and they've not come back great.
She's gonna be okay, though.
I don't know.
Mum's a trooper. She'll be alright.
I'm gonna be late for work.
This is absolutely how you don't do that.
Yeah.
The problem is, there's just no way that they could have survived the radiation in the spacesuits that they were wearing. Like, no one can explain that part. It's not even a conspiracy. It's just fact. Look it up.
Okay, don't get me fucking started, Vivek, because I was researching this literally this week, and there are 14 different ways you're wrong. But let's move on.
So it's just like a weekend or something because we're all in casual clothes.
Hey, not getting bored yet?
I passed the time doing some spring cleaning. I managed to take down that old plastic sheet at the back of the pool.
Before you make the place too cosy, we really ought to talk about our predicament. I know Becky's worried.
By the way, I think Eldritch is right. I think he's erased Aishin from existence.
Did you ever make it to Moise's party in the end?
The other night? Nah, I couldn't get away from Dad.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. By the way, you should take some time to explore this place. There's an upstairs area at the back which is worth a look.
Thanks, game. Toys,
I'll see you
this
later.
is an abandoned swimming pool where they've been holding this guy hostage for 2 to 3 days at this point.
And yeah,
There has been some reality editing going on, which I think is why Mum's ill.
Up for a walk?
How are you feeling today?
Fine, thank you.
That's good. You seemed a little unlike yourself the other night.
And you would know, right?
How's your sister?
She seems okay. She's got a date tonight.
Interesting. She's not sad.
Can you go upstairs?
I will.
What? No, she's all right.
No, I think he knows. I think he knows that her fiance has no longer been in existence. Yeah, I think he knows he's having an effect on reality. Or suspects he is.
This is all getting very Sally Sparrow.
Okay, who is Sally Sparrow? You've made that reference a couple of times.
Blink from Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
There are no good
There's
puns.
no shinies. Coco Loco.
He's basically befriended Donna.
Oh, Viv.
What is this?
Hey, I know. Let me take a photo of you.
You want to take a photo of me?
Yeah, come on. It'll be funny.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I've just got to free up some space on my phone.
What is... I can't read what that sign says. Something about the Codfather.
The Codfather Collective.
I see. So no pictures of the fiancé anymore.
No.
There's Vivek. We can get rid of that one, I think.
It's starting to
From
look that way.
existence, it looks like.
And he's testing the fences. He's trying to find out what she knows.
Cycle through for filters. Not feeling the filters. No, let's not pout.
It's all good, Toy Story about it. There's a lot to catch up on. This has a surprisingly large cast.
Pretending to be my prisoner. I've seen what you can do. I don't understand why you don't want to leave.
Right now, I'm happy where I am.
Such a voice, too.
Okay, well, what if we decided to stop coming back here? Would you go to the police?
If you didn't think I would, you would have no reason to keep me here.
You like being our prisoner, don't you?
How does it make you feel?
Not this time.
No, you don't. Enough of your super intense questions. I want to know about you.
What do you want to know?
What's your name?
Why do you assume I have one?
Starey McStareface. He's still sitting with his hands behind his back.
Your name is now Starey McStareface. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Are you building a guerrilla army? Why do you only talk to me and not the others?
You're not like the others.
Okay. Let's play a game. Have you heard of word association? I'll say a word, and then you say what it makes you think of. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Home.
Here.
Drugs.
Cheating.
Future.
Unclear.
That's my mum's favourite song.
It's lovely.
Always makes me think of her when I hear it.
What's wrong, Donna?
Mum's ill.
I was trying to grow as a person, Wendy. You know, there we
Why
are.
do you think that?
You are?
People are frail. If she's old, your mother will probably die.
You're horrible.
Have I done something wrong?
Time's up. Come on. I'm taking you back to your chair.
Yeah. Well done, Ocean. I need to top up on mine.
Look who's back.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go for a walk. I take it you weren't a fan of my attempts at interior decorating?
Praising me, didn't I?
The den's great. That was really sweet.
I figured if the three of us are spending more time here...
Oh, yeah. Isn't Becky supposed to be here?
Dunno. Not heard from her since Moise's party.
She told me she was going to ask you out. Probably shouldn't have said that.
She did, actually. Why do you care about Becky asking me out? Is that why you're upset?
No, not really. Something else is bugging me.
I mean, I don't see why you'd care about who I went out with.
It's Mum.
Unless you do care who I go out with.
Oh, just listen, will ya?
Sorry. What's up with your mum?
Just give me a hug, yeah?
Ooh!
Okay.
Wow.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Expect? No. Hoped?
Why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you say something?
I don't want to be alone tonight. Will you keep me company?
Are you sure?
Come on.
Okay, this took a turn.
Huh. Interesting. We'll never get through all three of them.
We won't. You're right, because we have half an hour before.
Oh, a fool's errand. In this all the way, and a change of heart. Oh dear. Oh, I don't want to stop playing though. I like how we've changed everybody's clothes now.
Oh,
I also really like that outfit, except for the fact that she's not wearing socks. Anyway, but
So what? Do
really like that outfit.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do like one extra chapter for someone, or what?
I'm kind of tempted to keep playing.
Well, obviously you're going to need a coffee refill.
Yeah, I'm going to need a coffee refill. Would you just warm that up and put a little bit more of the pumpkin syrup in it for me? Yeah. Maybe a splash more milk. That'd be
That's
lovely.
a treat.
Chat, we may keep playing a little bit more because I'm not quite ready to stop playing.
It's possible we may overrun a scooch because I think a full run through is going to hit about the 45-minute
If
mark.
she has no show socks, then they're only covering her toes and her heels because look, you can see her arches. Say again?
We may end up overrunning a little bit because I'm guessing a full run through of another chapter each will be about 45-50 minutes, so that's fine.
Yeah. I think we'll keep playing for a little bit because I'm
it.
compelled.
Let's do it.
I'm wondering if Donna's going to have a more significant time gap now. We'll see. We'll see.
He's editing reality around her.
Well, he seems to have edited reality to the point where she doesn't. The what was her name?
Aisling.
Doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, exactly.
And it's been implied that Mom's illness is a consequence of that.
That's interesting.
What?
What? Or it doesn't make. Wasn't Aisling a nurse? Maybe.
Mum was not ill at all.
Yeah.
And the language that they used in that scene suggests she's been ill a while.
Yeah, I don't understand how that would have to do with your sister's fiance being absent.
This is a really weird version of me fixing your coffee for you.
I know, I decided to get up and take a stretch as well, because we've been playing for a while.
Exciting live coverage, folks, as Marguerite makes herself a coffee.
Exactly. Okay. Now, you may make yourself a coffee as well. There you go.
As a treat.
And now I need to wash my hands because they'll start.
Because they're covered in syrup, because you made yourself a coffee.
Alright, now I have to wash my hands. You may hear the sink for a moment, folks. There. Now my hand's not sticky. Okay.
I love how you come over here and make it and then expect me to bring it to you, which I will because I love you.
I just asked nicely. Ugh. That's a good point, Zalia. It could be that if the fiancé was medically trained, she spotted something a lot sooner.
That's a smart play.
There's no way of knowing.
Where do you want this?
Right there so I can dry it off before I set it down. Yes, this is a good chance for a little bit of a stretch, folks, because we're going to play a little bit long today. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, can I have one of your cheesy bries?
You may have one of my brie and breads, yes. I'll probably nuke the rest of those sausage rolls when I'm done playing. Alright, Mr. John Smith. So you've both been fired. Let's see how you're going to pull this one off.
The next station is Cobbett Square.
I feel very good that we, laid the smackdown resisting crunch culture, though. No.
Work as if we imitate each other exactly.
How come you're hanging out with fat middle-aged blokes?
Sounds like you both need to get your stories straight.
I expect the team to pull together, to show some passion.
I'll show you what you can do with your passion. What the hell are we going to do now?
Everything okay?
Here's the thing.
You got fired as well?
The eventful day, right?
Frickin' love these two. They're hilarious. That's right, Wendels. To my knowledge, she hasn't experienced any reality-altering weirdness yet. But remember, her boss says she has to do some kind of trial test thing. A fool's errand.
Why don't you just go to the doctor?
Well, Molly's got a point, John. I mean, we can't be the first case of something like this.
I just can't think I would be treated seriously.
You're not putting mustard on that, are you?
You've got Jack's allergies now, Dad.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm going to end up killing myself one of these days.
Sorry, mate.
Which one comes after Anne Boleyn?
Help!
It's alright.
I've timed out.
Catherine Howard.
Catherine Hepburn. It can't hurt to go to the GP about this.
You're both wrong.
Listen to Molly.
Mind specialist.
Probably a mind thing. We should see someone mental.
Like a brain surgeon?
Yeah, or a psychologist or something.
Like that shop near the tube station.
No, I'm talking about professional therapists. Not some loony who's going to tell me my future by counting me nostril hairs.
Hang on, though. Molly might be onto something there.
Yeah, I might be onto something.
I love you, Molly!
Times demand desperate measures. We shouldn't be closed off to any potential situation.
Okay, fine. But if this flat ends up being decorated with...
It says Anne Boleyn was beheaded for fornication. What's fornication?
Palm it off to Jack.
That's one for you, I think, Jack.
Fornication? Well, it's some... Does anyone want anything from the shop?
Colette!
Oh, bless. She's 8.5. By the way, when stage shows are a thing that we can go to again, I do want to see 6.
Yeah, me too.
Bye, Dad. See you later, Jack.
So, I've got our list. We've got an appointment with your GP, Dr. Ajibola, and then we're seeing that therapist I found online.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah, we are going to have our auras read too. I hadn't forgotten. You know, there is one good thing that you got going for you.
Go on.
I love the way you say bastard. It's got a nice timbre. Bastard. Great. Go on, let's hear you say it for comparison.
Are we really doing this? Okay, fine. Bastard.
Yeah, it's a bit thin. Sorry, mate.
John, good to see you.
Oh, hello.
Who
Ah!
we have with us?
So,
Hello, Doctor.
folks,
This is my cousin Jack.
Felix is the woman Mina's having,
how can I help
the
you
woman,
both?
the
How's your heart, John?
person Mina's having an affair with.
There's nothing wrong with my heart, is there?
No. It's not that. It's a bit of a delicate matter.
Don't worry. There isn't much you could say which could shock me at this point.
Oh, Felix, buckle up.
Sure about that.
It's something that's affected us both. How do I put this? We've not really been feeling ourselves.
And the symptoms started at roughly the same time.
You could say that.
You'll have to give me a bit more to work with.
Just go
But
for
what
it.
do you know about living outside of your own body?
You mean like a feeling of disassociation, not being in control?
Yes, exactly.
There's more to it than that. You see, the two of us have, well, we've swapped bodies. Actually, I'm John.
And I'm Jack.
Fellas, you realise April Fool's Day was months ago.
So there's nothing you can do for us?
John, come back in 2 months as we agreed for your regular checkup. Jack, it was nice to meet you.
Well,
looks like I'm going to have to find a new GP.
Okay, burnt that bridge. What's next on the list? Ah, that psychologist. Should be interesting. Have you been ill?
You should probably know.
I had a mild heart attack a few months back. I mean, it sounds worse than it is. Just spent a couple of days in hospital and now I just have to watch my cholesterol. Pretty normal, really. It's nothing that serious.
Jesus, John, that's about as serious as it gets.
yeah, it is.
Maybe. Anyway, it's not an issue anymore.
Right, well, look, no more junk food from now on. I'll cook tonight. No, you haven't seen me in the kitchen, have you? I mean, I don't want to brag, but I'm like a culinary wizard. Can't take all the credit. It's the French genes.
Oh, Mikey, let's
You're
go.
part French.
Well, let's see, I'm half English, quarter Scottish, a third Irish, and an eighth French.
Frontier psychiatry.
You're both related, is that right?
Yeah, we're cousins.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you both. Before we get started, I'd like to go through the different options we have available today. Okay?
Sure.
So my family therapy package starts at £250 per hour.
Goodbye!
Bloody daylight robbery!
Well, on the bright side, you know where we're going next, don't you?
Hooked on the healing. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee here. Now, if you had been in the U.S., you would have had that conversation at the doctor's office, not at the psychiatrist's office.
And the odds are the crystal therapy place would have been next door to the
All right,
doctor's
lads.
office.
Can I help with anything?
Actually, yeah.
I don't know why you're looking at me. This is your thing.
All right, listen. Sorry, what's your name?
Ron?
Right, listen, Ron. We have got a little bit of an odd one here, but by the looks of this place, maybe it's right up your street.
I'm listening.
Okay, so the long and the short of it, well, we've swapped bodies. Me and him. My next door neighbour.
Pretty accurate.
Normal when I hear it said out loud.
Ever heard of anything like this before?
Body swapping.
Okay, he thinks we're mental.
That's perfect!
Huh?
I've read so much about this.
You've seen this before?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Not.
You having us on?
Come on, come to my office. Let's see if we can sort this out.
Well, all right.
Oh my God.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, jeez.
Who's Lucas
Look it up.
Fairfax?
This where the magic happens?
Uh-huh.
Must be more common than we thought.
Oh, yeah. The world's definitely not what you think, lads, let me tell you.
So, What happens next then? How's this all work?
Like, you must have heard about the secret alien portals that are buried under London.
No. Look, is there some sort of medicine you can take, or...
Oh, mate, you should look it up. Seriously. Everyone knows about it. It's not even a conspiracy at this stage.
Oh my gosh.
Ron? Hi. We were just wondering what we do next. Do we just sit here?
1 second, lads. I'm almost ready.
What is he doing?
Podcast!
All right, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Curtain, brought to you by Harvey's Razors, the closest killer shave a man can get. Now, before we get into today's topic, remember to share the video with your friends and smash that like button. Okay, so today we have 2 special guests who are here to talk about their tragic tale of how they swapped brains. Jack, John, why don't you introduce yourself? Okay, they're gone.
Well, that's everyone we had booked in. I have to think really hard what our next approach is, Jack. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I've got one.
I'm listening.
Alright, go on.
Pub.
Totally bought into that last guy. I thought that was it, you know? I'm such a mark.
Yes, you are.
Well, we can keep trying other options. Someone must have some idea what's going on with us.
Yeah.
You know, I can't actually remember the last time I went to the pub.
Piss off. Don't believe you. You're like the kind of guy who was born in a pub. But you grew up playing the fruit machines, blindfolded, whilst eating pork scratchings, downing warm ale.
Yeah, well, let me guess. You grew up in cocktail bars, didn't you? Probably scoffing sushi. You could do all that stuff when you're younger. When you're a single dad like me, it gets a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Hey. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I mean, not that this is any of my business or anything, but...
Yeah.
Where's Molly's mum? You never mentioned her.
Well, the truth is... Anyway, that's a story for another time.
Fair enough. Hey, look. I've got a piano here.
You play?
Mate, do I play? Okay. You're playing this, you just join in when you want.
What is it?
Dunno. Just making it up as I go along. Come on, you play the top line, man. Just make something up.
Yeah, well, I hope we're not pissing everyone off in here.
No, that's why it's here. Come on. Come on, you got an audience now. Just play something.
Yay!
Okay, I'm a little bit rusty, but I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Keep it going.
This is lovely. Oh, that is
Good
so
job.
sweet.
That was awesome.
You're great at the piano, mate.
Absolute legend.
That was really, really, my gosh.
Looks like this one's for you.
Cheers. Oh, crap. Come over to my place a moment, yeah?
Everything okay?
Yeah, sure. We should just check and see if any of your posters got delivered by mistake.
Okay, what's happened? Can I shut the front door, please? No? Okay, fine.
What's this? A bank statement?
I'm cleaned out. How am I going to pay for this place without any cash? Without a job?
Go get another one.
How much is it a month? Maybe you can get housing benefit.
2,000 a month. Could crowdsource it, I suppose.
Jesus. For this one-bed place? Well, I guess there's only one thing for it.
He's gonna have to move in.
How long are these boxes gonna be here?
Until I can afford to put them in storage. That's all right, isn't it?
Can I look for your stuff?
No.
Jack can't afford his place. And soon we won't be able to pay any of the bills here, love. It can't be ignored any longer. We need a bit of money coming in.
Yeah, no offence, but I'm never going to get another games job if I have to use your CV. 25 years working in the same office. Who'd hire me?
Why don't you get your old job back, Dad?
Yeah, Shazzy was saying they haven't found anyone to cover your casework.
Well, there is actually an opening, but it's for a senior position. I can't just waltz in there with Jack's CV and expect a job.
I bet we can blag it. Come on, I like the cover letter. You know, big you up a bit.
You're going to have to sort your look out, Dad. No one's going to hire you if you dress like that.
Well, he's right. Got to get you spruced up and all dapper. 90% of acing an interview is all about wearing a sharp suit. Shit.
He says, burning his shirt. Knew that was coming.
It's all right.
Bless. The piano sequence was really, really sweet. I wonder if they'll start streaming. All right, I want to do Mina's other thing because we haven't seen her supernatural one not yet. Okay. Oof. Oof.
Previously on Last Stop.
I want to give me another shot. We're going to do
voice.
a round of interviews.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been so embarrassed.
Is this where I can expect the big lecture on why I'm such a bad parent?
You're not a bad parent, Mina. You just feel like you'd rather be somewhere else.
I can't do this again. I'm married. It's not right.
So is that it?
That's it.
In this all the way. Okay.
Miss Hughes, we've been over the data gathered from our previous examination, and we've called you back in as we want a little more clarity on a certain issue. It's important that you answer honestly, as we need to calibrate our expectations on this matter.
She's not paying any attention.
I don't keep secrets from her. She's a grown-up girl.
I like your wedding ring, by the way. No, please!
Miss Hughes?
Sorry?
Well, does it?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
That's okay. I think we have what we need.
I can answer another one.
Have a good day.
Here's Amy and the boss.
Hughes, join us.
Mina, you've just had your second exam. How'd it go?
Fine.
I was just telling Amy how impressed I was with her results. Seriously stellar work.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
I'll be looking forward to reviewing yours, too. That's me.
Arsehole.
I gotta run. Amy? Hughes.
Oh.
Best
Fuck
of
you,
luck,
hipster
Mina.
George Smiley.
I can't believe I'm up against a legend like you.
Cut the crap. If you want this, then don't try and be my friend. We're enemies in this. Act like one.
Okay.
I'll fight to the bitter end for this. Are you sure you've got what it takes?
Seethe, Mina. Seethe more. By the way, Lucas Fairfax is a vital part of Virginia, the previous game from the developers,
Oh, okay.
who found an interview with one of them who was talking about how Jack was very specifically written to remind them to not take their jobs too seriously.
I dig it. Can I just keep walking? No. Really?
Hi. I thought we weren't doing this anymore.
I need to talk to you. The other day, I got left a note on my front doorstep. A threatening note. Someone knows about us and is trying to use it against me.
Someone's blackmailing you. So that's why you ended this.
I told you not to tell Wendy about us.
Are you kidding me? My daughter isn't a blackmailer.
Well, who else could it be? Who else would know? I just need to talk to her.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you accuse her of something like that. I think you should leave.
Just tell me where I can find her. We'll have a friendly chat and that'll be the end of it.
A friendly
Can
chat.
you hear yourself? I'm done with this. Stay away from my daughter, okay?
Yeah. It's not the kid's fault you're not going to get this promotion or project or whatever. You need to not take it out on her. And now I'm walking home in the rain.
To the bottom end of the street where my family live.
Just
a friendly chat. I'll only shoot her once in the head.
What's this now?
This is going to be the I want a divorce conversation.
Not even a text. This isn't good, Mina.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know how many times I can keep putting up with the same excuses. It's boring.
You're right. It is.
It's like you don't care.
Let's not do this tonight. I've had a shitty day.
Oh, well, maybe I've had a shitty day. Maybe Dylan's had a shitty day, but you wouldn't know, would you?
Have you finished?
Yes. Your dinner's in the oven. It'll be cold by now.
It's okay, you have it. I'm not hungry.
Oh, fine. Well, I won't bother cooking for you next time in that case.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, you can piss off.
Wanker!
Wow.
There is no version of the situation where you have the high ground, Mina.
That's why she wanted this mission. It's because she thought it would let her get away. Oh, these are short and punchy. Which means this is going to be short and punchy.
2 more chapters each after this.
Okay.
And then a 7th one.
Aha, okay. Well, let's do this. Let's round out chapter 4, and then we'll definitely stop, okay? Yeah. All right. Folks, it's noon, so we've already been streaming 2 hours. If you haven't had a stretch or a break, you definitely need to, okay? Get some water.
No one dehydrates, not on our watch.
Maybe a snack. Stand up. Stand up, walk around your ottoman or whatever. Do a lap around the couch. In fact, I'm going to do that exact thing. I'm going to go warm up my coffee. Ugh.
There's fresh coffee. You could just add some more to it.
Yay! That's like warming it up. There we go. And now it is warm.
This coffee roadie is one of my primary jobs.
Coffee roadie is a very important role of yours. Yes, and I appreciate it. You're also a very good co-pilot when we drive, which I appreciate.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's one of the things I gotta have to try and wrangle.
You're a very good driver.
Week. I like driving. I enjoy it very much. And I really can't wait until I can...
tiny ass roads.
Well, I'm getting better at learning how to avoid them, honestly. Aim for the big roads! Yes. Wiggles are good. Wiggles are also very good. Excellent suggestion. Right. Alright, one more chapter, and then we'll call it call it good for the day. Here we go. A change of heart. So I'm guessing friend romantic drama.
The next station is Salt Cellar Lane.
Salt Cellar Lane, which is First Street.
Previously on Last Stop.
Mum's not well. She's been having some tests and they've not come back great.
We need to sort out what we're doing here long term. What if we let you go?
Right now, I'm happy where I am.
Why do you care about Becky asking me out? Is that why you're upset?
Just give me a hug, yeah?
Oh.
Will you stay with me tonight?
The other interesting thing that came up in that interview I found, this was originally set in a small town in the US. And then they realized...
There's nowhere like this that has an underground system like this.
Also, and I hadn't picked up on this, it's very specifically Zone 2. It's none of the traditional London locations.
Yeah. It's got to be outside of Zone 1 at the very least.
Oh, shit.
It's a weird dream.
Not sure that was a dream. Hello, T. T, the Buzz Haller on this is very much worth it. The John and Jack story especially is hilarious.
Sorry, forgot to reply. So Becky's...
Viv's gone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm totally digging my hoodie outfit. I should have wear the jacket like in the cutscene. Jacket. All right, we'll wear the jacket. Well, that's good because she's wearing pink. That would have been awkward. All right, Becky, what's up?
Hey, haven't seen you in a while.
Can we talk? I wanted to catch you and Viv while we're all together.
About what?
Let's just wait till we get there.
Awkward.
Oh, yeah, how was Moise's party?
It was okay. Got a bit druggy in the end.
I heard Viv couldn't make it.
You hear about Moise and Tina going at it on his dad's car? Mental.
Everyone's getting some action at the moment.
What's that mean?
Why don't you ask Viv?
You're joking? You and Viv? Whatever. That's bullshit.
Hey, don't hate the player.
Can't keep a secret. Well.
Oh, look at you two. Bunking again? What, have you dropped out or something?
Yeah, what are you both doing? Bet you think you're both so cool.
It's none of your business.
Shut up, Donna. It's complicated.
Yeah, looks it. Come on, Mary. Let's leave these wasters to it.
Can you believe those two?
Leave it. I've just about enough of all of this.
We all have, not just you.
Oh, shut up. Let's just get some food and go.
Wow, she's snarly.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really, really bad.
Run!
Oi, Viv! What the hell are you doing?
Green energy. Oh, Vivek, mate. No. Shit.
Did you see the house number?
No.
13.
What are you doing?
You saw that, right?
Are you alright?
I can't think.
Yep.
Right. Well, if you want to stay and bang on this door...
Are you sure you didn't...
We're going, or what?
Yeah.
Is the Codfather gone now? No, it's still there.
Oh! Oh!
Any other doors you want to knock on the way?
You really didn't see the stranger go into his house?
You're actually weirder than I thought.
Weren't you going to get some chips or something? Maybe stick your head in the deep fat fryer while you're at it.
Funny. It was closed anyway. You know what I think? I think you've got a thing for that stranger.
What? Oh, shut up.
I've seen that little twinkly you get in your eye when you look at him. I bet you wanted to get into his house, look through his dirty laundry, sniff his pants.
Oh, you're sick, you know that.
This coming from you, the weirdest girl in school.
Don't be an asshole your entire life.
Ooh, you're hard.
You know, for someone who's got a potential assault charge hanging over their head, you're
I'm sorry, what now?
I'm irritating. You should listen to some of the shit that comes out of your mouth.
Literally don't know why I bother hanging out with you.
You're just upset because you weren't invited to Moise's house party.
Does it look like I care?
What is going on?
Assault charge.
What's the assault charge?
Oh my god, I can't believe it. He's right where we left him.
I don't get it. Who was meant to be guarding him?
You were.
Wait, was I?
You are truly losing it.
Let's just think about this for a moment.
This is stupid and a complete waste of time. We're guarding a moron who can't even speak, and we're worried that he can dob us into the police. I'm out of here.
Wait, he can speak. Starey McStareface, say something.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing. You can look after your imaginary friend on your own from now on.
Wait, what?
I'm bored, and I'm done. Later.
Great, well, piss off then. Well, I don't think she's coming back. Oh, so you're not talking to me anymore either?
Would you mind doing me a favor? There's something down in the basement of this.
Oh, crumbs.
I'd like you to take a look at.
The basement?
The door over there is open, if you wouldn't mind.
Nope.
You know, you need to work on your soft skills. We'll talk about that later.
Nope.
I don't think I get a choice about not going into the basement,
We need
folks.
to go to the murder basement, don't we? Always with the murder basements.
This is gonna end on some epic cliffhanger that's gonna tide us through till next week, isn't it? Folks, they're literally not giving me a choice. I have no light, I have no nothing. Sure! Let's go down to the basement under the pool.
I think the electrics are off. I can't see shit down here.
You and your murder basements.
I do think we have in fact turned on the light on our phone.
It's just as shit and ineffectual as every phone torch ever. I love that.
What is he doing?
Oh, beans.
Is he coming after us?
That was the photo of him. Why did that stop him?
What's the deal? Nothing down there but some rats.
Okay, why would a photo of him on her phone the only way he's reacting to it is if he didn't know it was there.
Unless his reality editing edits him as well.
Yeah.
My mistake. Donna, let me ask you a question. Do you still have that photograph you took of me?
What? Yeah, it's on my phone. Look, I haven't got time for this.
Why?
You know why. Mum's ill. I need to be spending time with her and helping Emma out around the house more.
You need to be here.
And what if I refuse? You gonna call the police? We both know you're not gonna do that. Come on, I'll untie you.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Why?
Why? You gonna bash my head in? Whatever. Stay here if you want.
Donna, don't pretend you don't want to be here. I know you.
I've got to go. Hello? Mum? Anyone about?
Donna Adeleke.
Speaking.
Miss Adeleke, it's Longmead Hospital. We need you to come in.
What's wrong?
It's your mum. I'm afraid it's serious. How soon can you get here?
No. Mum.
Oh, man!
Okay.
Oh! Okay. Oof, that's a heck of a place to leave it. Making do, unfinished business, confessions of a kidnapper. Oh, gosh.
Wowzers.
And we have 2 chapters of each left.
And then another one.
And then epilogue.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof, okay. So...
Toys, I was thinking the same thing. Does the sister still exist?
Haven't seen the sister in a while, huh?
Yeah.
Curious Sir and curious.
This is so weird and so good. I love it.
It's so weird and good. I love it. I'm really, really loving it. What actually happens when you befriend vampires?
I've eaten your family. Love me forever.
Can we finish the game today? I can't hold out till next week. I'm sorry, folks, but it's probably going to be at least another 2 hours to finish it off. So that will be our chore for next week. What's coming up next week? Now, we are not streaming...
not on Wednesday, but Zalia is.
Yeah, we're not streaming on Wednesday night because I have to go to a work thing very, very late in the evening, in the middle of our stream. But Zalia is going to be streaming. I believe the plan was a PS5 game. I think they will be using the EA feed, or if not, they'll be using their own channel. I don't think we figured that out yet, but we will figure it out, and we'll let you know.
Yes.
And then on Friday?
On Friday, we have this week's episode of our award-nominated pop culture newsletter, The Full Lid, which this week is looking like it will be an interview with Barry Nugent, author of Trail of the Cursed Cobras, which I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. A look at the depiction of persons of size in the Eternals and Dune, and possibly the look at the first episode of Star Trek Prodigy, which is really freaking good, by the way.
Very good, yep. And then we'll be back here next Sunday, probably to try and finish this off.
Either finish this off or get to the mysterious third act, where I have heard everything comes together.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see what happens next week. I think that's everything that's going on. So, yeah, we need to figure out here shortly when we're going to do kind of a close down for the holidays. Because we have a couple of weeks vacation time coming up, and ain't nobody got time for anything around the holidays. We will let you know when that's finalized. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, that sounds good.
Also, I strongly suspect that we may not be streaming for a couple of weeks over the holidays. We will stream on Impulse a couple of times across the holidays.
But that's what the holidays are for, right?
Yes.
Impulse. Because they're not going to give me a Dragon Age remastered, are they? Not yet.
It's looking a little unlikely.
Oh, well. Righty-o.
But you've always got Mass Effect.
I do have the Mass Effect Legendary to replay. And right now, I'm going to go check in on my new coffee shop and buy another little thing for the co-op. So, there we go. Alrighty, everybody.
Thank you so much, folks.
Have a good one.
I've been Alistair.
I've been Marguerite.
And this has been fun. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.